Another tutorial from photoshopvid.com, and today we're going to be learning how to make a logo in Photoshop with shapes and text. Now this can be used a lot of the time if you just need to make a quick logo, or even if you got a client, you could use this method, so let's go ahead and make a new document here. We're going to go ahead and use 500 by 500, and our resolution is a little bit too much here, I believe. Make sure your bit rate is alright. Okay, so we're just going to start out with let's do just a gray background. Okay, now let's grab our shape tool, and there's all kinds of shapes you can download online from DeviantArt.com. These are just the basic Photoshop shapes I have right here, and we're just going to use just to show you the power of shapes. We're just going to use the basic ones, and I'm actually going to do a couple tutorials with the basic Photoshop shapes. But so let's go ahead and use this grass shape we have here. Okay, now you wanna use we're gonna make two shapes, one yellow and then one orange. Okay, so go ahead and make a significant size shape, and another one, maybe a little bit smaller than the first one, but this one's gonna be yellow, and maybe it's not gonna be yellow. Okay, let's go ahead and rasterize our layer here. Okay, now make our second shape, rasterize that. Okay, now you want to drag your second shape, the yellow one, behind the orange one, and give it a little tilt by pressing Control T. You can transform it. Okay, so depending on just play around with it a little bit. Maybe duplicate another set of the orange ones. Just try and get a good effect. But okay, so now we're gonna set gradient overlay on both of our shapes, and the yellow one doesn't really get affected that much. So we're just gonna leave the yellow one normal and just add a gradient overlay on the second one. Okay, set that on overlay. Okay, and now you want to grab your text tool. Let's do fire. Okay, make your text a significant size. You can just kind of play around with the different fonts you got. You get some new fonts actually at thefont.com. If you want to go over there, check out the fonts, maybe grab one you want to use for this tutorial. Now, when I do tutorials, you really don't have to copy exactly what I do. I'm more of want you to get a new idea on how to do things, and just kind of develop your own style when you're watching my tutorials. Okay, now we got our basic logo here. Let's actually set the color to gray, and I'm actually just using another basic font that you should have already. It's called Arial. And go over here to the font settings. You want to depending on what your logo is, I'm pretty sure you could do this. But okay, we're gonna decrease the spacing between the words. Right now it's at, or between the letters. Right now it's at minus 100. We're gonna do minus 140, maybe 150. Okay, and it's looking pretty good. You can even add a line right here. Just kind of use your imagination when you're doing fonts and logos. You want to try and make the letters and the whole image kind of go together. Okay, so depending on what wording you're using, you kind of play around with the way it's set up. Okay, maybe do it like this. Just get inspired.